This is Gary Heilig, and the topic for today is the 2023 All-America Selection Winners Part 2. I have 3 plants to discuss, so let's get right to it. The first one is a coleus called Premium Sun Coral Candy. It's the first seed coleus to ever win an All-America winner designation. And it won because of its unique multicolored foliage. It's a national winner, and the seed isn't available yet, so watch their website for more information as to where to buy them. There'll be a link in the description. It has a multicolored foliage and a mounded plant habit. Its height can get between 10 to 16 inches, so you can use it in containers, or it can be planted just in the ground as a low edging. It prefers full sun, but it can grow in full shade. In terms of its weather tolerance, it does well in the heat, rain, and wind, but it should be kept watered. Even though it's heat tolerant, it will do better if it's kept moist. The second plant is a Colocasia Royal Hawaiian Waikiki. This is an ornamental winner, and it's also a national winner. And this is another first in that it's the first Colocasia to win an All-America Selection Award. And it won in the non-seed container trial. Its common name is taro or elephant ear, and this is a very unique looking plant in that it has deep green, glossy foliage with white markings, vivid pink veins, and dark red petioles. And when I first saw this, I was quite impressed with the plant, so I'm going to try to grow it. Now, in the northern areas, it is considered an annual because it's hardy down to about 40 degrees, but it was listed as zone 10 to 11 in one reference and zone 7B to 11 in another reference, so I'm not quite sure, but I would go with the one that the All-America Selection talked about. And it grows as a clump and can get up to 3 feet tall, so it can be quite a large plant. It does like full sunlight or partial sun, and it is a tropical plant, so its needs for water are high. Both heat and drought tolerant, and if you're growing them as a clump, you want to space them between 12 to 15 inches. Also, I'm having trouble finding this particular plant for sale. It's so beautiful that I would get them early. I did find out that it's going to be available from Brent and Becky's Bulbs. I'll put a link in the description, and they said it will be available mid-January. The final winner is called Double Shot. It's a bicolor snapdragon, orange bicolor, and it won as an ornamental. And again, it says available soon, so watch their website for seed sources. This is part of a new series of snapdragon that are intermediate in height. It's a group called Snap Perfect, and they can be used as a garden plant or as cut flowers. This one also won a national award, which means it'll grow anywhere in the country well. And its color is an orange to orange red, and what makes it a bicolor is it also has white in the flower. And you grow this one from seed. In the northern area, again, we grow it as an annual. It needs full to partial sun. Nothing special about its water needs. Is considered normal. You don't have to deadhead it. It doesn't have to be staked. The plant growth, if you know anything about snapdragons, it's an upright plant growth. Only gets to be about 18 to 20 inches, and it will bloom from beginning in the spring as soon as it's mature, all the way up to a light frost. And the bloom size itself can be between 1 to 2 inches. You can grow this one in container. Pollinators really love it, so if you're bee friendly, feel free to grow this. It's good in terms of its resistance to frost and even a light freeze. But if you're going to space it in the garden about 12 to 16 inches, and if you are starting it from seed in the garden, you're going to need about 77 days before the plants mature. If you start as transplants first, it'll take about 42 days. So that's an advantage if you're trying to grow this one in the north. So these are the winners for today. And I have one more, part 3 that I'm going to do, which will have some vegetables. So this is Gary. Hope you enjoyed this short video. Have a nice day.